Everyone, today I am taking a look at these HealthyWiser 9-way water test strips, and this is the box that it comes in. So let's go ahead and take a look. There's the bottle and some information that comes with it, and it does tell you what each test is. Also has a larger setting here that you can go by to see what colors mean what. It's also on the bottle, the back of the bottle, and there's also one on the box, so that way if you ever lose the paperwork you can still see what your results are by either of these two items. So let's go ahead and open it up. And as you see, it has the protective cover. So obviously if that's not there, maybe not use them and get a hold of somebody. So as you can see, it's in another bag. They each have a few in each bag, so they're sealed even better. And that's good because you could take it, leave it outside and they're not going to be damaged if you're using this for pool water, which I am not. Today what I'm going to test is my house water, tap water, and then my spring water, and last but not least is going to be the fish water. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cut open because I can never just do that and get it. So be back in a second. Okay, so I got the package open. It just took a little muscle work for me to get it. And I'm going to pull out just one strip, hopefully. They are kind of sticking together here. So I have one strip, and we'll go ahead and we will test my tap water first. Now I do have a whole house filter on my water, so I might get good results, hopefully. Otherwise, the water here is kind of really not good. What you're going to do is you're just going to dip it in, take it immediately out, and hold it horizontally for 30 seconds. And then we will compare it against the chart and see what we get. So I'm just going to dip it in and then hold it horizontally for about 30 seconds, it says. And I can see that the colors are changing. And the great thing about these strips is you can put them on a flat surface, walk away if you want to, come back and check it within a few minutes. So it looks like it's going to be all browns and oranges to me, which on the chart I am going to say, I'll just go ahead and compare all of the chart. And I must say that it's hard to tell which one is closest to. Like each one, like that's closest to that. The second one didn't even change. The third one matches that brown. And then the next one. And then you're just going to keep going and match them all up to the colors that it came out. So while this one is sitting, we'll go ahead and test my spring water. So let's go ahead and get another strip out. And again, the strips are in there tight, so I am finding that the first couple do come out rough. So again, there's where it starts out. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in, immediately take it out, hold it horizontally, let it go ahead and do its thing. I'm interested to see how this one comes out, being that it is spring water. And I don't do the little bottles. I have a water cooler that I use for my drinking water, just because the water here is very hard. So it's not changing as much as the tap water did, which is good. So again, you're going to take the strip and you're just going to go ahead and go and compare each section to get to where yours is at. And it looks, I'm going to say, pretty good. So now let's go ahead. The last test I'm going to do is my fish tank. It's a small little 5-gallon fish tank. Not a big one. I'm going to go ahead and pull a test strip out, dip it in, take it out, and then again we're going to wait 30 seconds and see what kind of changes comes from it. And these are definitely good to have if you have a fish tank, so you know what your fish tank's doing. As for my tap water, I always know what it's doing. I think my fish tank water is probably better than my tap water. So again, you wait the 30 seconds, take the chart, and you can, like I said, you can use the chart that's on the back of the bottle. You know, not everybody saves things, but if you do like I just did, I put the strip on it so it gets wet. So try not to do what I just did. And again, you're going to line them up so you can write down your readings and know what needs to be done to get it to where it should be. You do need to know what your readings should be for each thing. Like the fish tank, I have no clue. I'd have to look it up again. But here are all the strips. So it looks like the fish tank didn't even change all that much. Those two seem to be pretty good. And I do use distilled water in my fish tank. But this here is just regular spring water. I don't like the taste of distilled water. But then if you look at my strip from my house water, and that got the most change, which is really scary. And that's why I don't drink my house water. So as you can see, they do change. I want to say they're fairly accurate. I would have to go online, like I said, and take a look at what normal is for readings. This here definitely helps that it's big because I can see this a lot easier than what's on the bottle. But that's just my eyes. I should be wearing glasses, but I don't. So if you can, keep all the information. There gives you some ranges, measurements, and a little bit more information can be found on their website at HealthyWiser.com. It tests 9 things, which is great, and it's very easy to use. I like that it's just a quick dip in. You don't have to leave it in the water for any periods of time. And there you go. Just don't let them sit for too long before looking at them, because they will, I find with any test strip, that will start giving different results if the elements get to it. But again, look. That's my drinking water. That's my tap water. That's the spring water. And then the fish tank water. I think this fish tank water changed the least, which is awesome. Maybe. Depending on what your fish need. So there you have it. You can put these back in. Hopefully. Keep the bottle. At least the bottle. Keep the ones that are open back in the bottle for sure, so that they don't get ruined or contaminated in any way. I'm probably going to fight to get these back in. There we go. And then make sure to keep the cover on to keep that light off of the ones that have been exposed. There you have it. Enjoy it.